Hello everyone, welcome to your first video of our final unit of the school year. We are launching into a unit called the Social Issues Research Project, and we're going to talk about what that means today. And the main focus of your first lesson is to choose a topic for your research project. So you get to choose your topic based on what you are interested in, and 5.1 is all about how to choose a topic. So let's look at our unit objectives for this research project. The first objective is that you are going to be conducting a sustained research project. That means it's going to last over the course of a couple weeks. This research will be based on some research questions that you come up with, and your project will demonstrate an understanding of whatever topic you choose. That basically just means that you get to share all the cool knowledge that you learn about your topic. The second objective is that you are going to gather relevant information from multiple digital sources and put all of that information together in your own words while avoiding plagiarism. The third objective is that you are going to draw evidence from informational texts to support an argument. And that just means that we are going to be using some databases, so really credible sources of information in order to find information about our topic and have credible sources. The unit is broken up into kind of 4 main steps. So the first step is that you are going to choose your topic and start taking notes on your topic. By the end of this project, you will have over 20 notes that is going to help you create your project. The second step after you've taken a bunch of notes is to review your notes and figure out what information you're missing, how you can condense those notes into really clear and interesting pieces of information. The third step is you are going to create a planning document that outlines the way that you are going to share the information you've learned in your research. And the fourth step is that you will actually be creating a podcast to share all of the information that you've learned about your topic. So you're not writing an essay in this unit. This final summative of the year will be a recorded podcast that you will share. So in order to choose a topic, we need to understand what a social issue is. What does that even mean? So a social issue is an issue that has been recognized by society as a problem that is preventing society from functioning at an optimal level and preventing people from living a good life. So it's a problem that is negatively impacting a large number of people. And these issues are often really debated among communities. They often have kind of 2 sides to an argument that people feel really strongly about. So for example, climate change solutions, people feel really differently and have strong feelings about what we should do to stop climate change. Some people think we should ban all plastics. Some people think we just need to recycle more. Like, people have a lot of different opinions on this. And another example is social media's effect on mental health. So obviously we know a lot of people, young people, are using social media, and some people feel like this is a real societal issue, that it's negatively impacting our mental health. So those are a couple of examples. In order to figure out what social issue is important to you or stands out to you, we have to think about our beliefs, our values, our experiences, our identities. These often determine which social issues we believe are really important and kind of what side of these arguments we fall on. So I want you to take a little bit of time today to think about, like, what is important to you? What beliefs and values do you hold really strongly that you would be willing to fight for, or that you want to see changed in the world? And that might help you think of a social issue that you could do for your project. So why do we study social issues? These are, like I said, things that negatively impact our communities and our world. And it takes really learning about something and having conversations about what we've learned with other people in order to make those positive changes that are going to make the world a better place. So you get to really do a deep dive into one social issue that you care about, and hopefully the things that you learn will help inform you on how to make a positive change and how to act in a way that could potentially change the world for the better. So this is why we're doing this, in order to start those important conversations. So what are some examples of social issues that you could potentially do for your project? We already touched on social media. Obviously, this impacts a lot of our lives really personally. I know a lot of you for book club unit were reading the book The Hate U Give. So if you want to talk about Black Lives Matter as a social issue, that would be a good one to choose, or any type of racial justice movement. If you look here, this is about like gender equality or gender expression. You could think about like different pronouns that people use, and maybe the issue of like gender neutral bathrooms, things like that. This one is getting at kind of mental health and the stigmas that go around with it. If you want to talk about like access to therapy, things like that. Maybe you want to focus on food and how some communities have access to healthier foods than other communities do. Or maybe you're interested in learning about voting and voting rights. Who has access to voting? You could also think about policing and how policing impacts different communities. You could think about the wage gap between men and women, that men make more money than women on average. Or maybe you even want to think about like the time that we are in school. So this year, remember, Cooper changed to a later start time. And that was a big issue that a lot of people felt passionately about. So these are all examples of social issues. Maybe one is standing out to you immediately. If you are having trouble brainstorming what topic you want to choose, there's a document posted on Schoology in our 5.1 folder that lists almost 100 topics. I want you to take some time looking through that today and see what stands out to you in order to choose your topic for the research project. So that is your job for the rest of class today.